Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaura Haribo.
हरिनाम संकीर्तन की, मीनाक्षी माता जी की, सिंसनाटी किड्स मंडली की। हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। क्या हम एक भजन गा सकते हैं?
Because there's no kids class teacher. There isn't? No, Meenakshi Mataji isn't here. I think she was supposed to teach her. Someone else was supposed to teach her. Well, even so, look, I need the internet. I don't think we have to drag it. Yeah, I'll be fine.
हरे कृष्णा। सो अब हम एक भजन गाएंगे। वील सिंग भजन, कॉल एंड रिस्पॉन्स। दिस इज रिटन बाय कृष्णदास कविराज एंड द भजन गोज लाइक दिस। जय राधे जय कृष्णा जय वृंदावन। जय राधे जय कृष्णा जय वृंदावन। श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन। जय राधे जय कृष्णा जय वृंदावन। श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन। श्यामा कुंड राधा कुंड गिरी गोवर्धन। कालिंदी जमुना जय जय महावन। श्यामा कुंड राधा कुंड गिरी गोवर्धन। कालिंदी जमुना जय जय महावन। केशी घाट बंशी बट द्वादश कानन। जहाँ सब लीला कैलो श्री नंद नंदन। केशी घाट बंशी बट कानन। जहाँ सब लीला कैलो श्री नंद नंदन। श्री नंदन छोदा जय जय गोपगण। श्री दामादि जय जय दिनु वत्सगण। श्री नंद यशोदा जय जय गोपगण।
श्रीदामादि जय जय धेनुवत्सगण
जय वृषभानु जय कीर्तिदा सुंदरी जय पूर्णमासी जय आभीर नगरी
जय वृषभानु जय कीर्तिदा सुंदरी जय पूर्णमासी जय आभीर नगरी
जय जय गोपीश्वरा वृंदावन माज जय जय कृष्णा सखा बटु द्विजराज
जय जय गोपीश्वरा वृंदावन माज जय जय कृष्ण सखा बटु द्विजराज
जय राम घाट जय रोहिणी नंदन जय जय वृंदावन भासी जत जन
जय राम घाट जय रोहिणी नंदन जय वृंदावन बासी जात जान
जय द्विज पत्नी जय जय नाग कन्या भक्ति ते जारा पाइलो गोविंद चरण
जय द्विज पत्नी जय जय नाग कन्या भक्ति ते जारा पाइलो गोविंद चरण
जय द्विज पत्नी जय नाग कन्या गाण भक्ति ते जारा पाइलो गोविंद चरण
जय द्विज पत्नी जय नाग कन्या गान भक्ति ते जारा पाइलो गोविंद चरण
क्षीरास मंडल जय जय राधा श्याम जय जय रास लीला सर्व मनोरम
श्रीरास मंडल जय जय राधा श्याम जय जय रास लीला सर्व मनोरमा
जय जय उज्ज्वल रसा सर्व रस सार परकीय भावे जहाँ ब्रजते प्रचार
जय जय ज्वल रस सर्व रस सारा परकीय भावे जहाँ ब्रजते प्रचारा
श्री जानव पद पद्मा करियो स्मरा दीन कृष्ण दास कहे नाम संकीर्तन
श्री जानव पाद पद्मा कोरिया स्मराना दीना कृष्ण दास को है नाम संकीर्तन
जय राधे जय कृष्णा जय वृंदावन श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन
जय राधे जय कृष्णा जय वृंदावन श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Wonderful energy coming from this side of the hall. I hope in the next few minutes with Adi Gadadhar Prabhu coming up on the stage, we'll have more energy from this side of the hall also. Hari Hari Bo. So thank you for giving us your valuable association on the Saturday evening for our weekly program at ISKCON Cincinnati. We are so grateful to have your association, and we are also extremely fortunate and blessed to have a very senior Vaishnava family, entire family with us. So His Grace Adi Gadadhar Prabhu, Her Grace Radhabhava Mataji, and their wonderful daughter Maithili is also here somewhere. You have to find her before the class ends. And of course, they have a wonderful son as well by the name of Gopal, who's studying in college. So he's not here physically with us, but in spirit, the whole family is here. So they are here from Atlanta, all the way from Atlanta. His Grace Adi Gadadhar Prabhu is a very sincere, dedicated, humble disciple of His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj, who himself is one of the foremost and very devoted disciple of our founder Acharya, Srila Prabhupada. His Grace Adi Gadadhar Prabhu, like I said, is from Atlanta. He's a practicing physician, medically a doctor by profession, and yet, he's not just a doctor for the body, but he's a doctor for the soul, as he goes around from one town, one village, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, that my name will be preached in every town and village. So similarly, in that way, Prabhuji is traveling from Atlanta to Cincinnati to New Vrindavan, to all parts of not just America, but even India and all the world. And we are grateful that he's here blessing us today. He was here exactly a year before, and I was telling him, he gave us one of the very important instructions to chant in the morning, chant the holy names, because in this yuga, chanting the holy names is a short way of attaining self-realization, of attaining love, pure love of Godhead. And he gave us that instruction exactly a year ago. And yesterday was the 1-year anniversary of that. And since that day, ISKCON Cincinnati has been doing a morning sadhana program where we start our call. Vishwanath Prabhu is not here today. I was telling earlier that you can set your clock, because Vishwanath Prabhu sends the message dot at 4:30 in the morning when we start a morning sadhana. So we do our chanting, then we do Ashtakam, and then we do read Srila Prabhupada's books. So that's our morning sadhana program. And so we are extremely, extremely grateful to His Grace Adi Gadadhar Prabhu for giving us that valuable instruction last year. And yes, we are successfully completed that 1 year anniversary yesterday. So big Hari Hari Bo! And also yesterday happened to be their marriage anniversary. So we did celebrate that also at one of our home programs at Manali Mataji's home. So again, Hari Bol to Mataji and Prabhuji for 22 years of wonderful Krishna conscious journey together. So we are very, very thankful. Hopefully we all can take inspiration from that. Hari Bol. And we're also saying, drawing parallel to the game of cricket, Prabhuji, the last 2 days, he has given us 6, instructions. 6, does anybody, let's see, who are here can tell what were the 6 limbs of Sharanagati, Shadanga Sharanagati. Anybody remembers? Dainya Atma Nivedana Guptritve Varana Avashya Rakshive Krishna Vishwasa Palana Anukula Matra Karye Svikar Bhakti Prati Kula Matra Varjanangikar. So humility and Danya Atma Nivedana is complete surrender. When Goptritve Varan, accepting Krishna as our maintainer. Avashya Rakshive Krishna Vishwas Palan, having firm faith that Krishna will protect us every time because we have surrendered. And accepting favorable practices of bhakti, rejecting unfavorable practices of bhakti. So those are the 6 instructions. So those are the 6 things from Sharanagati. And then yesterday we had a very wonderful class on the summary of Bhagavad Gita, the essence of Bhagavad Gita. So there were 6 instructions. Who remembers what are the 6 key takeaway points of Bhagavad Gita? Scriptures are eternal, wonderful, yes. What is the second one? We are not the material body, we are the spirit soul. Paramatma, God is Paramatma. He is always there with us as our ever well-wisher within our heart, sitting with us. Number 4. Paramgati. The ultimate goal of life is to reach back to Godhead. That is Paramgati. And Bhakti. The process to do that, to reach back to Godhead is Bhakti, pure devotional service, by chanting the holy name. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, etc. And the last one. And the best way to do Bhakti is by chanting the holy names, through congregation chanting in kirtan and japa. So those were the 6 sirs that we hit day before yesterday and yesterday. And today is our final day. So we'll have the grand finale today. And we are very, very excited to hear the Gaura Katha, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's instructions on this 3rd day. We also had morning session with Radhabhava Mataji where she taught us how to do practical devotional service at home. How can we invoke divinity at our home? So that was also a wonderful session. She will share the slides with us, so those will be passed on to the congregation. So for those who missed that session this morning, you can take benefit of that as well. So let's loudly chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra once again and welcome both Adi Gadadhar Prabhu and Radhabhava Mataji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I'll request Jerry Prabhu to please welcome Adi Gadadhar Prabhu by offering Mala. Hare Krishna, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. You can play. Hare Krishna. वृंदावनवासी जता वैष्णवेरगण प्रथमे वंदन कोरी सबार चरण। वृंदावनवासी जता वैष्णवेरगण प्रथमे वंदन कोरी सबार चरण। नीलाचलवासी जता महाप्रभुर्गण भूमिते पड़िया वंदो सबार चरण। नवद्वीपवासी जता महाप्रभुर्भक्त सबार चरण वंदो हैया अनुरक्त। महाप्रभुर्भक्त जता गौड़ देशे स्थिति सबार चरण वंदो करिया प्रणति। जे देशे वैसे गौरंगेरा गण ऊर्ध्व बाहु करी वंदो सबार चरण। छे हई बिना प्रभुर जत दास सबार चरण वंदो दंते करी घास। ब्रह्मांड तारिते शक्ति धरे जाने जाने ए वेद पुराणे गुणा गाय जेवा शूने महाप्रभुर्गण सभा पतित पावन ताई लोभे मुई पापी लयनु शरण वंदना करिते मुई कत शक्ति धरी तम बुद्धि दोषे मुई दंभ मात्र कोरी तथापि मुखेर भाग्य मनेर उल्लास दोष क्षमिमो अधमे कर निज दास सर्ववांछा सिद्धि हया यम बंध छूटे जगते दुर्लभ हया प्रेम धन लूटे मानेरा वासना पूर्णा अचिराते हाया देवकी नंदन दास ए लोभे काया Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. This is a very beautiful bhajan. बंद कर हाँ There's a very beautiful bhajan written by a devotee by the name Sri Devakinandan Das. This bhajan is entitled Vaishnav Vandana, glorification of the devotees. I want to read the translation, but I don't know. Okay. Yes, I think so. So there are 12 jewel-like verses in this bhajan. If all of you are attentive for the next 1 hour or so, you will make great spiritual advancement. And if you are not attentive for the next 1 hour, then it will not be very helpful. It is said that there are 3 types of Shrota, 3 types of listeners of Hari Katha. One type is, actually in India, there was a Bhagavad Saptaha by one of our Gurujans. And as Guru Maharaj was sitting on the Vyasasana, 3 statues were kept on the Vyaspit. And Jai Radha Madhav is going on and everybody is looking at the 3 statues. So after Jai Radha Madhav, the Kathakar, he said, all of you here are one of these 3 statues. And then he indicated to his disciple. The disciple got up, came on the stage, and he was holding a stick. And when his spiritual master indicated, he went to the first statue, and through the ear, he tried to insert the stick, and it wouldn't go. The ear was closed. So no luck. Then he went to the second statue, and it went inside but came out the other, through and through. Then he went to the third statue, and it went in through the ear and zoop, it went inside. Didn't come back. It's gone. So the Kathakar said that listeners of Hari Katha are of 3 types. Those who are just sitting here, their mind is somewhere else. What are the kids watching? What movie are they watching today? Or where am I going to go from here? Or what time is he going to end? Or how is his garland looking? What is he wearing on the mind is in all these things, but the mind is not listening to the message of Hari Katha. And in this way, 1 hour will elapse, and then some kirtan, we get up and we go. What did you hear today? I don't know. First category. Second category is they are here, they are listening. In one ear, out the other. They hear the message, but the moment they walk out, everything will be lost. Few days later, you ask them, what did you learn in that Hari Katha? They will not be able to tell anything. It's all forgotten. Second category. The third category is devotees who are really thirsty for Hari Katha. They have come here not to waste time, but to gain something that will transform their life. And they hear attentively, they internalize what they hear, and they apply it in their life. And we should try to be the third category of devotees, who hear with absorption, who hear for transformation of the heart. So are we ready? So please listen to this story. Today is a very auspicious day. Today is the appearance day of Srila Shrivas Thakur, one of the members of the Panchatattva. It is the appearance day of Srila Shrivas Pandit. And I would like to speak few words in glorification of him. This bhajan is written by one of the associates of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, whose name was Sri Devakinandan Das Thakur. There are 12 verses. Sri Devakinandan Das Thakur is saying, first of all, I offer glorifications to the feet of all the Vaishnavas of Vrindavan. Vrindavana Vasijata, all the Vrindavan Vaishnavas, first of all, I offer obeisances to them. Number 2, praising of all of Mahaprabhu's Nilachal associates, the Jagannath Puri. We have Lord Jagannath here. Her Grace Priya Radhika Mataji and His Grace Jai Hari Prabhu have brought their dear Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Sudarshan Ju here today. So second, Sri Devakinandan Prabhu is offering obeisances to all the devotees of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Nilachal Dham, in Jagannath Puri Dham. So who are the devotees in Vrindavan? Rup Sanatan Goswamis, Raghunath Das Goswami. Who are the devotees of Mahaprabhu in Nilachal? Devotees like Gadadhar Pandit, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Ramananda Rai, Swarup Damodar Goswami. He is offering obeisances to them. In third verse, I pray for loving attachment to the lotus feet of all of Mahaprabhu's Navadvip devotees. Third verse he is saying, my obeisances to all the devotees of Mahaprabhu who live in Navadvip Dham, like Shrivas Thakur, like Advaita Acharya, like Shachi Mata, Vishnu Priya Devi, Kolavecha Sridhar, Shivananda Sen, all those devotees of Navadvip, he is offering obeisances. Verse number 4. Then Gauda Deshe, all the devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu who live in Bengal, Gauda Desh, which means other areas of Bengal also, like Sri Khanda, for example, Eka Chakra, I offer obeisances to all of them. With upraised arms, I pray to the feet of all of Lord Gauranga's devotees in whichever country they may reside. So Sri Devakinandan Thakur is offering obeisances to all of you in Cincinnati Dham. See, he says in the verse number 5, if you see, Je deshe vaise gaurangera gan urdhva bahu kari bando sabara charan. He's offering obeisances to all the devotees in UK, all the devotees in US, all the devotees in China. There are devotees in China. All devotees in Russia, all devotees everywhere. He's offering obeisances. Je deshe, whichever countries they are, I offer my obeisances. Holding a straw between my teeth, I submit at the feet of all the servants of Mahaprabhu that were in the past and that will be in the future. Sri Devakinandan Prabhu, 500 years ago, has written this beautiful Bengali bhajan, and he's saying all the devotees of the past, of all the sampradayas, all the mutts, all the lines, I offer them obeisances, and all the devotees that will come about in the future, I offer my obeisances to all of them. Past, present and future, all the devotees. Then, in verse number 7 out of 12, he says, I have heard their glorification in the Vedas and Puranas. Their devotees are very great, which proclaim that each one of his devotees has the power to deliver an entire universe. Brahmanda tarite shakti dhare jane jane, he says. Each devotee of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has the power to deliver an entire universe. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Verse 8, Sri Devakinandan Prabhu says, hearing of their glory, I have come with great eagerness to surrender to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's devotees, who are all Patita Pavan, for sinners like me. They are the deliverers of fallen souls like me, he is saying. That's why I have come to the devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then in verse number 9, Sri Devakinandan Thakur says, what power do I have to glorify them? What power do I have to glorify such great devotees of Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu? But out of ignorance and pride, I try to glorify them anyway, thinking myself very qualified. Although I am not qualified to glorify them, but still, I am trying to glorify them, maybe because I am very proud. Even though I am dumb, verse number 10, even though I am dumb and unable to express their greatness, still, my heart is joyful due to my great good fortune that the Vaishnavas has accepted me as their own, and Sri Gurudev has given me Harinam, full of blissful pastimes. Please forgive the faults of this fallen soul and make me your servant. Verse 11. The devotees of Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu award the perfection of all desires, including freedom from death, and even that rarest treasure not found in this world, Krishna Prem. The devotees can give Krishna Prem. All of one's pure, heartfelt desires will be fulfilled without delay. Devakinandan Das, intensely eager for this, glorifies and prays to all the Vaishnavas, all the devotees. So this is a song that glorifies all the devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in all the dhams, and all the devotees of all the Vaishnava Sampradayas, past, present and future. One song. All the devotees are offered heartfelt glorification that they are very dear to Krishna, they are very powerful in saving the fallen souls, and their mercy can grant us the rarest gift, that is love for Godhead. So this beautiful bhajan called Vaishnava Vandana, glorification of the Vaishnavas, has been written by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's devotee, Sri Devakinandan Das Thakur. Sri Devakinandan Das Prabhu ki Jai. Now let's begin our class. Is that okay? Hare Krishna. Let's recite our auspicious invocation prayers. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamhayyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vande Ham Shri Guru Shri Yutapada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamscha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaura Twise Namaha. He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So the topic for today's discussion is the glories of Srila Shrivas Thakur. My sincere gratitude to all the devotees here, headed by His Grace Jai Hari Prabhu, for having invited me with family to ISKCON of Cincinnati. Very grateful to be here. I am not qualified to address all of you from the Vyasasan, yet you are accepting my humble service, and for this I am very grateful. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Shrivas Thakur ki Jai. In this regard, I would like to read two verses from Sri Bhagavad Gita, chapter 12, texts 13 and 14. I apologize, the font is little small. Kindly repeat. Lord Krishna is speaking to Arjun in Sri Bhagavad Gita, chapter 12, entitled Devotional Service. And Lord Krishna is telling us who is dear to him. How many of us want to become dear to Lord Krishna? Hari Bol. So this is the formula given by Lord Krishna himself. Kindly repeat. Adveshta sarva bhutana Maitra karuna evacha Nirmamo nirahankaraha Sama dukkha sukha kshami Santushta satatam yogi Yatatma drida nishchayaha Mayarpita mano buddhi Yo mad bhakta same priyaha Adveshta sarva bhutana Maitraha karuna evacha Nirmamo nirarankaraha Samadukha sukha kshami Santushta satatam yogi Yatatma drida nishchayaha Mayarpita mano buddhi Yo mad bhakta same priyaha. Lord Krishna is saying, one who is non-envious, one who is not envious, adveshta, and is a kind friend to all living entities, maitra, karuna evacha, one who does not think himself a proprietor, nirmama, and is free from false ego, nirahankara, and is equal in both happiness and distress, sama, dukkha, sukha, and is tolerant, shami, is always satisfied, santushta, satatam, yogi, self-controlled, yogi, and engaged in devotional service with determination. Yatatma dridha nishchaya. His mind and intelligence fixed on me. Mai arpita mano buddhir. Such a devotee of mine is very dear to me. Yomad Bhakta Same Priyaha. Krishna is saying that if we try to inculcate and develop these qualities, we will become very dear to Krishna. We should not envy others. We should be friendly to all living entities. We should not consider ourselves the proprietors, controllers of others and things. And we should be free from false ego, ahankar. Ahankar means I am the doer. We should try to be equiposed in happiness and distress, which means during the good and not so good times of life, during the happy and the sad times of life, we should continue with our devotional service. Krishna will become happy if we do that. And the purpose of bhakti is to please Krishna. Samsiddhir haritoshanam. One who is tolerant. Life will give us summer and winter. Life will give us honor and dishonor. Life will give us success and failure. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. We should tolerate. We should tolerate. And we should be satisfied with what we have in terms of our salary, in terms of our looks, in terms of things that we have in life. We should be satisfied. We should not envy others. We should not look at others. We should be satisfied with what we have received, despite our honest endeavors. We should endeavor, and then what we get, we should be satisfied. We should not envy others. I got so much, why he or she got this much? That envy is very detrimental to bhakti. So we should be satisfied. Santushta, satatam yogi. It is said that devotee should be satisfied with 3 things in life. Would you like to know? We should be satisfied with the spouse that we have. We should be satisfied with our salary. And we should be satisfied with the prasad that is served to us. We should not complain about prasad. We should not envy others because they earn more than us or they have a better job than us. And we should be satisfied with the spouse that we have. We should not look at other people's spouses and think, why not me? These 3 things we should be satisfied with. Our family, our income, and the food, prasad, that is served to us. Self-controlled. We should control our senses. We should not intoxicate, not have illicit sex, not gamble, and we should not eat meat. And we should be engaged in devotional service with determination, because there will be distractions, there will be temptations, but with determination, we should continue on this path of Krishna consciousness. And our mind and intelligence should be fixed on Krishna. We all have intelligence. We should use our intelligence for Krishna's projects. Today we have to do this, we have to do that. We have to celebrate Rath Yatra this year, better than last year. And we should use our mind and intelligence in that. We should use our mind and intelligence in the service of Krishna. Mai arpita manobuddhir yomad bhakta same priya. Then we become dear to Krishna. Purport by our beloved founder Acharya, His Divine Grace, Srila Abhay Charana Arvinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada writes in this purport, coming again to the point of pure devotional service, the Lord is describing the transcendental qualifications of a pure devotee in these 2 verses. These are the qualities of a pure devotee. A pure devotee is never disturbed in any circumstances, nor is he envious of anyone, nor does a devotee become his enemy's enemy. He thinks, this person is acting as my enemy due to my own past misdeeds, so it is better to suffer than to protest. It's a very high level of thinking. In Srimad Bhagavatam 10:14-8, it is stated, Tatte nukampam susamekshamano bhunjana evatma kritam vipakam ridvakvapurbhir vidadhan namaste jive tayo mukti pade sadaya bhak. Whenever a devotee is in distress or has fallen into difficulty, how many of you have experienced distress in life? How many of you have experienced difficulties in life? Really? Hare Krishna. Whenever a devotee is in distress or has fallen into difficulty, he thinks that it is Lord Krishna's mercy upon him. The devotee thinks this is anukampa. Tatte nukampam. Oh Krishna, this is your mercy. He thinks, thanks to my past misdeeds, I should suffer far, far greater than I am suffering now. So it is by the mercy of the Supreme Lord that I am not getting all the punishment that I deserve. I am just getting a token by the mercy of the Lord. That is what a devotee thinks. Therefore, he is always calm, quiet, and patient, despite many distressful conditions. How is a devotee? Even when he is a patient, he is patient. He is a patient. Right, Jai Hari Prabhu? A devotee is also always kind to everyone, even to his enemy. A devotee is kind even to the enemy. Nirmama means that a devotee does not attach much importance to the pains and troubles pertaining to the body, because he knows perfectly well that he is not the material body. Who is experiencing pain? The body. And yesterday we saw, are we the body? No. So the devotee is not disturbed. The body is meant to go through what it will go through based on its own destiny, prarabdha. He knows perfectly well that he is not the material body. He does not identify with the body, therefore he is equiposed in happiness and distress. Hare Krishna. This beautiful verse or verses from Bhagavad Gita describe a pure devotee. And today we will talk about one such non-envious, equiposed, pure devotee of Krishna, whose name is Srila Shrivas Thakur Mahashaya. Approximately 500 years ago in Bengal, at the time of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Shrivas Thakur was one of the foremost Brahmanas. Brahmanas were supposed to be the heads of society. They were the teachers of society. And among all the Brahmanas in Navadvip, Shrivas Thakur was the leader. And Shrivas Thakur is an incarnation of Sri Narad Muni. Narad Muni from Krishna Lila incarnated in Gaur Lila as Shrivas Thakur. So Shrivas Thakur was the leader of the Brahmanas. And Shrivas Thakur's next door neighbor was another Brahman called Gopal Chapal. So this is Shrivas Thakur's house. Next to Shrivas Thakur's house is the house of another Brahman whose name is Gopal Chapal. Both were leaders of the Brahman community. Gopal Chapal was a professional Brahman, which means he used to go and do pujas in the homes of different devotees, different people of Navadvip. Someone purchased a new house, he would go and do Griha Pravesh. Someone's child has become 5 years old, he would do the Upanayan Samskar, the sacred thread ceremony. Someone's child has become 6 months old and there is Annaprashan Samskar, they would call Gopal Chapal to do the puja and the Samskar. So Gopal Chapal was a professional Brahman. And his next door neighbor is Shrivas Thakur, who is a devotee of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in whose house, in Shrivas Angan, every day there are all-night kirtans. And who comes to the house of Shrivas Thakur? Haridas Thakur, who was born in a meat-eater's family. And Shrivas Thakur worships Haridas Thakur as the Namacharya. And Gopal Chapal is watching all this. And when Haridas Thakur walks in front of Gopal Chapal's house, Gopal Chapal washes everything with Ganga Jal. Chi 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 chi. My house has become impure. Haridas's shadow fell on my house today. That is Gopal Chapal. He was a Smarta Brahman. And he did not like the behavior of Shrivas Thakur. He did not like that in the house of Shrivas Thakurs there were loud kirtans, chanting the name of God so loudly. Where does it say in the Shastra that God's name has to be chanted so loudly? Mantras have to be chanted softly in the mind. Gopal Chapal became envious of Shrivas Thakur's growing popularity. Because Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to his house every day and did kirtan, Shrivas Thakur became very popular. Oh, he is Mahaprabhu's favorite devotee. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita, Gadadhar, Shrivas, Adi, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. He is the leader of all the Gaur Bhakta. That's why his name is mentioned in this mantra. As the representative of all Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Shrivas, Adi, etc. All Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. But Shrivas Thakur is mentioned. Gopal Chapal became envious of Shrivas Thakur's popularity. Gopal Chapal was involved in doing Shraddha ceremonies and other Karmakand pujas. And Shrivas Thakur would preach to the devotees of Navadvip that all these ceremonies are not so important. Most important is you come and do Harinam Sankirtan. That is the Yuga Dharma. Yuga Dharma is not all these Karmakand pujas. Gopal Chapal thought Shrivas Thakur is minimizing his importance. Gopal Chapal thought, because of Shrivas Thakur, I will go out of business. Nobody will call me for all these Karmakand pujas. And then where will I get the money to maintain my lovely family, my nice big house? Who will respect me? Gopal Chapal became insecure and envious of his competitor, Shrivas Thakur. Shrivas Thakur never looked at Gopal Chapal as a competitor. Shrivas Thakur always looked at Gopal Chapal as a brother. But Gopal Chapal was burning in envy against Shrivas Thakur for no fault of Shrivas Thakur's. This is the nature of envy. We become envious of people who are in the same league as us. If someone is a mridanga player and another person is a pujari, there will be no envy. But two mridanga players, two pujaris, two preachers, two managers, two fundraisers, there will be envy. That is the nature of envy. We envy people who we perceive as a threat to us. Gopal Chapal thought Shrivas Thakur was his competitor and he envied him. Although Shrivas Thakur never looked at Gopal Chapal like that. Gopal Chapal was thinking, how can I make Shrivas Thakur unpopular? This guy is too popular. Everybody loves him, everybody respects him. How can I bring him down? Everybody thinks he is a great Vaishnava. How can I prove it to people that he is actually not a Vaishnava? He came up with a plan. One night when Shrivas Thakur, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Advaita Acharya, Haridas Thakur, they were all doing kirtan. Gopal Chapal came with meat and wine and placed it outside the gate of Shrivas Thakur's house. So that in the morning when people walk on the road, they will see, oh, there are bottles of wine outside Shrivas's house and there are pieces of bones and meat. So this guy pretends to be a Vaishnava. At night he enjoys alcohol and meat. It will ruin the reputation of Shrivas Thakur. That was the plan of Gopal Chapal. He left wine and meat outside the gate of Gopal Chapal, outside the gate of Shrivas Thakur. and went inside his house. In the morning when the kirtan got over, all the devotees went home. Shrivas Thakur went to close the gate and he saw there lying on the ground were bottles of wine and half-eaten pieces of meat. Gopal Chapal had done this. Shrivas Thakur immediately understood. Because he knew this guy was spreading rumors about him already, criticizing him to so many people. So many people had come and told Shrivas Thakur. Shrivas Thakur said, Gopal Chapal is burning in envy. He will feel very happy if people lose their respect for me. That's okay. It doesn't matter if I lose my prestige in society. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu can find another house to do his nocturnal kirtans. All right, let me accept. If Gopal Chapal will be happy that everyone believes I am a meat eater and alcoholic, so be it. Shrivas Thakur started calling people as they were walking on the road to go to Ganga to take their morning bath. He was saying, Prabhu, Prabhu, come, look what I had last night. Look, look, look what I had last night. He's calling people and showing them, look what is outside my house. This is who I am in reality. He thought people will think he's drunk and he is calling everybody, see what I am doing. But the neighbors knew Shrivas too well. They knew he was a saint. They knew he exemplified these qualities that Krishna talks about in Bhagavad Gita. So they said, Shrivas, you don't have to do all this. You go inside. We will clean it up for you. And the neighbors came, the good neighbors, they came and they cleaned up all the mess outside the house. They threw away the alcohol, cleaned all the meat. And that was that. And Gopal Chapal's plan to ruin the reputation of Shrivas Thakur failed. Hare Krishna. That night, Mahaprabhu again came in the house of Shrivas Thakur and it was business as usual. Kirtans continued. But that's not the end of the story. 3 days later, Gopal Chapal developed a severe case of leprosy. Leprosy is a contagious infectious disease caused by Mycobacterium leprae. It's a bacteria and the incubation period is several weeks to months. But Gopal Chapal got leprosy not because of Mycobacterium leprae, but because of envy. Because of Vaishnava Aparadh. And it was a rapid case of leprosy. In 3 days, his nose started melting away. His ear lobules started melting away. He lost his fingers. And the young, good-looking Brahman from a very high-class family was reduced to a leper. In those days, there was no cure for leprosy. And because it is a contagious disease, the rule was anyone who gets leprosy has to leave the village. No one goes near that person. You have to live in a leper colony deep in the forest, completely isolated. Gopal Chapal, who envied Shrivas because he wanted to maintain his house and his family members, now has to leave his family members, leave his house, leave his job as a Brahman priest, and go and live in the leper colony with other lepers. And there were no lepers in Navadvip at that time. So he was living all alone. He could not see his wife, he could not see his children, he could not receive any invitations for a puja. He was living all alone, eating fruits and roots in the forest, drinking some water from the Ganga, not seeing anybody for days together. This became the life of Gopal Chapal. Not to speak about his physical suffering. where his body was filled with ulcers from leprosy, and he was suffering so bad. In that suffering situation, he realized that this is all result of my Vaishnava aparadh. It is a result of my envy. This leprosy is because of my envy towards Shrivas Thakur. One day Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was going through the forest. Gopal Chapal saw Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. By this time he had heard that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Bhagavan, because Mahaprabhu had performed the Mahaprakash Leela, where he showed himself as Bhagavan. So Gopal Chapal went running to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and fell at Mahaprabhu's lotus feet and said, Mahaprabhu, please forgive me. Please forgive me. I'm suffering so bad. I'm missing my family. I miss my wife. I miss my children. I miss my house. I miss how my wife used to serve me hot food. I miss how people used to come and offer me respects and invite me to their homes for puja, and they would respect me as soon as I would walk into their house. Gopal Chapal, Brahman has come. I miss all that. I'm suffering so bad. This is so terrible. I'm all alone in the forest. Sometimes it rains. I get drenched. I don't have a house. Sometimes it's too hot. Sometimes it's too cold. Nobody brings me food. I'm suffering so bad. Mahaprabhu, please cure me. I know you can do it. Please cure me. Mahaprabhu looked at Gopal Chapal. He is Namo Maha Vadhanyaya, most merciful Lord. He looked at Gopal Chapal and said, Gopal, this is just the beginning. You will suffer in this life, and then Yamaraj will give you the real punishment. And that will continue for millions of lifetimes. What wrong had Shrivas done to you? What was the fault of Shrivas Thakur? Why did you blaspheme him to so many people? Why did you keep meat and alcohol outside his house, which is my temple? This is just the beginning. Mahaprabhu turned around and walked away, leaving Gopal Chapal crying on the ground. And then Gopal Chapal came to know that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has taken sannyas. And Mahaprabhu left Navadvip. And he knew the only person who could cure him was Mahaprabhu. And he's sitting there in the forest. Sometimes pilgrims are walking past, and from a distance he inquires from them. And they say, yes, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was going on the South Indian Yatra, and there was a leper called Vasudev. And Mahaprabhu picked him up and embraced him, and his leprosy was gone. Oh, Gopal Chapal is looking at himself and is crying, when will Mahaprabhu come and save me? Then 2 years there is no news of Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu is in South India. Then Gopal Chapal came to know that Mahaprabhu has completed his South Indian tour and he is in Jagannath Puri. When will he come to Navadvip? When will he come to Navadvip? He is waiting and waiting and waiting. Years go by. He's suffering. And then one day, he hears the news that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has left Jagannath Puri to go to Shri Vrindavan Dham. And he is going to go through Navadvip. Gopal Chapal is thinking, where can I meet Mahaprabhu? Where can I meet Mahaprabhu? I want to meet Mahaprabhu. And then he comes to know that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to Navadvip, and he is in a place called Kulyagram. And there he is staying, and many devotees who had committed offenses are coming to him, and he is forgiving them all. So this place, Kulyagram, has become famous as Aparadhera Bhanjanera Path, the place where all the apradhs are forgiven. So Gopal Chapal thinks, I must go there, I must go there. Now what has happened in all these years is, first time when Gopal Chapal met Mahaprabhu and begged forgiveness and requested Mahaprabhu to cure him, he was requesting Mahaprabhu to cure him because he wanted relief. He was saying, I am sorry because he didn't want to suffer anymore. But that was it. There was no repentance. There was no understanding of the greatness of a Vaishnava. So Mahaprabhu did not forgive him. But all these years of suffering, all these years of hearing about Mahaprabhu's travels and Mahaprabhu's transcendental activities, it had a profound effect on Gopal Chapal. And he went from, I want relief, to, I want to be forgiven. And I want that what Shrivas Thakur has, Krishna Prem. Now he wanted Prem. He wanted love for Krishna. And he came to Kulyagram. In Kulyagram, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was sitting on a rock under a huge banyan tree. And thousands upon thousands of devotees were coming to meet him. Devananda Pandit came and he was forgiven. You remember there was a devotee, there was a person called Gopal Chakravarti. He was the accountant of Hiranya and Govardhan Majumdar. He had developed leprosy because of committing Vaishnava aparadh against Srila Haridas Thakur. He came. Gopal Chakravarti came to Kulyagram and he was forgiven. And Gopal Chapal is standing behind a tree watching all this. But last time Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had chastised him so severely. This is just the beginning. The next phase of punishment when you die will come from Yamaraj. And there is no end to that punishment. It will continue for millions of lifetimes. Gopal Chapal is scared to go in front of Mahaprabhu. So he's standing behind a tree and having darshan of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. How he is giving mercy to so many people. And in his heart, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is praying. Sri Gopal Chapal is praying to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that I hope Mahaprabhu forgives my offense. And a thought comes to his heart that I have suffered from leprosy for so many years. Let me continue to suffer. But I want to be forgiven. I don't want Mahaprabhu to be angry with me. I don't want the devotees to be upset with me. I want them to know that I truly do appreciate them. Actually, Gopal Chapal had been told, because once in a while some devotees would come from Navadvip and give him some food from a distance. Throw him some rice, some chapati, some sabji, so he could eat something. And when they would come, that was the only interaction he had with society. And he would ask them. And they would tell him some news of Navadvip. And some devotees had told him that every day Shrivas Thakur is praying for you. And Shrivas Thakur is taking care of your family. Shrivas Thakur is maintaining your wife, your children. Shrivas Thakur is crying that my brother has developed leprosy. And he's praying to Krishna for you. Don't worry Shrivas, don't worry Gopal. By the power of Shrivas' prayers, you will be cured. When Shrivas Thakur was praying for Gopal Chapal and Gopal Chapal heard this, it really had a transformative effect on him. He said, I was trying to destroy Shrivas Thakur, who is such a great saint, who is maintaining my family now that I cannot maintain them. He's taking care of my children like they were his own children. He plays with them. He assures them, don't worry, daddy is coming back. Daddy will come back soon. And this is the saint that I tried to ruin his reputation. Gopal Chapal, now from wanting relief, he entered a phase of genuine repentance. And then he entered a state of mind where he had genuine appreciation for the devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And in that state of consciousness, he was standing behind the tree at Kulyagram and watching Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He used to envy Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also. He's so beautiful, he's so handsome, he has such a beautiful wife, he's so popular. Why I am not popular? And now he saw Mahaprabhu had given up his wife, he had given up his mother, he had given up his home, he had shaved those beautiful long hair. Gone were his jewels, gone were his opulent clothes. He was wearing just the drab dress of a saffron dress of a sannyasi, like Srila Prabhupada. When Gopal Chapal saw Mahaprabhu like that, it really transformed his heart. And he said, I want to surrender to this person. And I want to become his devotee like Shrivas Thakur. I want to develop the qualities of Shrivas Thakur. I want Krishna Prem like Shrivas Thakur does. As he was thinking like this, he didn't say anything to anyone. He didn't come out. He was hiding behind a tree. He was thinking and offering prayers like this. And suddenly, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu turned towards him. And he said, Gopal, come here. And everybody's looking. Who is this Gopal? Who is this Gopal? And there behind the tree they saw Gopal. And Mahaprabhu beckoned to him, come here. And his body is riddled with leprosy. There are maggots in his wounds. There is stench, there is foul smell, there is pus. He doesn't have fingers, he doesn't have toes, he doesn't have ears, his nose is gone. There are ulcers everywhere. White patches also on his skin. Hypopigmented patches. He comes in front of Mahaprabhu and all the devotees are aghast seeing him. He used to be such a top class aristocratic Brahman. Always freshly bathed with tilak, and he used to look so dynamic and confident, and look at what he has been reduced to. But he had become very humbled by his sufferings. He came and he fell down flat like a rod in front of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and offered obeisances to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Offered heartfelt prayers that Mahaprabhu, please forgive me. I am not asking you to cure my leprosy. I am just wanting to be forgiven by you. I don't want you to be upset with me. I want to please you. I want to serve you. There's nothing I can do in this state to serve you. But at least I don't want you to be angry with me. Please know that I really, truly respect Shrivas Thakur. I have realized what a great devotee he is and how great your devotees are and how fallen, sinful, wretched I am. I have realized this. Mahaprabhu said, get up, Gopal. You will be cured when you are forgiven by Srila Shrivas Thakur, the Vaishnava who you offended. Beg forgiveness from Shrivas Thakur. And Shrivas Thakur was standing there and Shrivas was crying. He said, Mahaprabhu, stop. Please don't speak like this. Looking at my brother in this condition, my heart is breaking to pieces. Where is the question of forgiveness? The question of forgiveness comes when you take offense. I never took offense from my brother, Gopal. It was just an innocent mistake. I never took offense. So where is the question of forgiveness? Shrivas went, picked up Gopal Chapal and embraced him in front of Mahaprabhu. And Shrivas told Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu, if I have ever done any service to you, any meaningful service, if I have ever pleased you, please, I cannot see Gopal like this. My children and his children used to play. He was my neighbor. So many times we exchanged prasad. He's like my brother. I cannot see him like this. Please cure him. Mahaprabhu said, then give him initiation. Initiate him into the Vaishnava Dharma. Srivas Thakur said, I cannot initiate him. I am not qualified. How can you initiate your own brother? He is my brother. Then Mahaprabhu said, then take initiation from Nityananda Prabhu. He is Patita Pavan. So Gopal Chapal went and offered obeisances to Sri Nityananda Prabhu. And Nityananda Prabhu said, you take initiation from my favorite disciple, Sri Purushottam Das Thakur, who was right there, one of the associates of Sri Nityananda Prabhu. And Sri Purushottam Das Thakur initiated Gopal Chapal. And when he was initiated, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu embraced him. And as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu embraced Gopal Chapal, instantaneously all his leprosy was gone. His body became very beautiful. His ears became normal, nose became normal, he got his fingers, and his complexion became golden, effulgent, like the complexion of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gopal Chapal. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked him, Gopal, after initiation you should get a new name. What is your name? And his Gurudev, Sri Purushottam Das Thakur said, his new name is Sri Devakinandan Das Thakur, who wrote that bhajan that we sang in the beginning. That bhajan was written by Gopal Chapal after he was initiated. He had such a transformative effect that now all he did was glorify Vaishnavas. First he was criticizing Vaishnavas, he was blaspheming Vaishnavas, he was trying to ruin their reputation, and now he's writing this bhajan just glorifying all the Vaishnavas, past, present and future. This is the transformative effect of bhakti. This is the power of becoming the object of the mercy of a pure devotee like Shrivas Thakur. Shri Shrivas Thakur ki jai. Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. So it's 8 o'clock. We'll stop. Are there any questions? Yes, Prabhu.
In chapter 2 of Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan defines. In chapter 2 of Bhagavad Gita, that is called Sankhya Yoga, Bhagavan defines who is a Hitaprajna. And here we are talking about a pure devotee. What could be the difference?
There is no difference, Prabhuji. A devotee is Sthita Prajna. Hare Krishna. I think Manali Mataji has a question. Maybe you can ask Mataji. I can hear.
So in the story, we saw that when meat and alcohol was kept, he was okay to even to give happiness. He was okay to let people know that he did what he did. But how can it apply to that much amount of mercy? I mean, is it applicable for the situation if we are in a situation like that, like a regular devotee like us?
Yes. It also depends on what the situation is. Srila Prabhupada said, a devotee should be beyond suspicion. A devotee's character, devotee's behavior should be so pure that it should be beyond suspicion. When in 1976 there was a conspiracy in Mayapur where some Vidharmis attacked the Mayapur temple. They had bribed the police and their plan was to arrest Srila Prabhupada. Fortunately, by Krishna's mercy, Srila Prabhupada happened to be in Delhi at that time. And Srila Prabhupada's disciples were there who were arrested. And then Srila Prabhupada paid the money, bond money to release them from jail. But at that time, Srila Prabhupada commented to Srila Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj that if I were arrested, I would die. Because Prabhupada was so pure, his character was so pristine, that going to jail, being arrested by the police was unthinkable for Srila Prabhupada. When Srila Prabhupada was applying for his green card in US, a devotee was filling out the green card form, and on that form there were questions, standard questions. Have you ever been arrested for a felony? Have you ever been arrested for some drug charges? All those questions were there. And the devotee disciple was asking Prabhupada because he had to fill the form. And Prabhupada got very offended. Prabhupada said, how can you ask your spiritual master if you have been arrested for illegal possession of drugs, if you have been arrested for a felony? Do you think I am a felon? Srila Prabhupada said. And that's when Srila Prabhupada said that a devotee is like the Caesar's wife. The Caesar's wife should be beyond suspicion. A devotee's character should be spotless, beyond suspicion. That being said, there are situations where we should be like Shrivas Thakur. For example, sometimes there may be minor slips or minor faults because of somebody else. We may do something that is wrong because we have been fed something wrong by some devotee. And either we can clarify to the world that, oh, I did this, but that's because this fellow told me like this, or we can eat the blame. When such a situation comes, it is a good exercise to our false ego to eat the blame, to take the blame and not justify every little every little thing, to protect our reputation. So the answer is yes, and at the same time, if someone says that this devotee broke the 4 regulative principles and we have not, then we have a right to say that no, I have not. Speak the truth. Because what will the world think? That these are ISKCON devotees, they are breaking the 4 regulative principles. So at that time we may have to speak the truth. But sometimes in devotee dealings, it is a good exercise to take blame when you are not to be blamed. So it will depend on the situation. And it takes humility and some level of spiritual realization to know where to speak up and where to let go. Hare Krishna. Anyone else? Yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. If people are good to us, we can forgive them. But people, when they hurt, it is very difficult to forgive like Shrivas Thakur did. And Prabhuji, one more question is, we know that we don't have all the appearances. For me, not rich, not beautiful, don't have fame, but still when people ill-treat, I'm unable to take it. So how to correct that?
That is the nature of a conditioned soul. And we are all like that because we are all conditioned souls. We are all Baddha Jivas. And Shrivas Thakur is a Siddha Mahapurush. He's a pure devotee. I was listening to the memories of Srila Prabhupada by His Holiness Srila Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. And Srila Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj says in the year 1967 or 1968, one Indian person from Toronto had arranged a lecture by Srila Prabhupada in a Christian missionary school. And Srila Gopal Krishna Goswami was with Prabhupada, and Prabhupada gave a talk about Krishna consciousness. And the Indian fellow who had arranged that talk in that Christian school, after the class, when Prabhupada said, "Are there any questions?" he stood up and he started criticizing Srila Prabhupada by saying, "Prabhupada, you have come to a Christian school. Christian school. Don't speak your Hindu philosophy here." And he started criticizing Srila Prabhupada. He arranged the program. And then he was criticizing Srila Prabhupada in front of everybody, all the students. And Srila Prabhupada was silent. The next day, when Srila Prabhupada gave the morning Bhagavatam class, he asked Srila Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, "Where is that Indian devotee? He didn't come?" "Prabhupada, we did not invite him. He criticized you in front of everybody yesterday. He was so mean to you. He invites you to give a lecture. So did he think that you are going to speak about Bollywood? Of course you are going to speak about Krishna consciousness. That's what you did, and he criticized you in front of everybody. We didn't call him." And Srila Prabhupada told Srila Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj that in my previous life I might have criticized him, and therefore I got it back from him. So that's okay. Don't deprive him of the opportunity to get Krishna consciousness. Go and invite him. In fact, that afternoon Srila Prabhupada was flying out of Toronto, and Prabhupada said, "Before I board the flight, I want to meet him. And I want to thank him for arranging the program and Thank him for supporting us here. And Prabhupada did that. And that is when Srila Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj decided that this is my Guru. Because he's able to tolerate such extreme unfair criticism and not get disturbed and be kind to the enemies, as Prabhupada says in the purport. Srila Prabhupada, look, it's there. A devotee is always kind to everyone, even to those who are acting inimical, because a devotee is ajata shatru. Titikshava karunika surida sarva dehinam ajata shatrava shanta sadhavo sadhu bhushana. That is the nature of a pure devotee. So we are conditioned souls, so it is our nature not to tolerate criticism, not to tolerate ill treatment. But bhakti means to go deep in our relationship with Krishna, where we experience a certain security in our personal relationship with Krishna, and therefore these material insecurities don't affect us. Why do we lash out? Why do we fail to tolerate ill treatment? Because we are insecure. And we want to maintain our position in society. And to defend that, we are willing to hit back and fight back. But when we are secure in our relationship with Krishna, the upheavals of the material world don't disturb us. We don't care. Maro bhi rakho bhi. Jo ichha tohar. Nitya dasa prati tua adhikar. And that is the state we want to achieve by going deeper in our Krishna consciousness, going deeper in our relationship with Krishna, going deeper in our relationship with Srila Prabhupada. So that is the stage that we aspire for, where we can be like that, kind even to the enemies. Like Yudhishthira Maharaj. When Duryodhan was captured by Chitrangad, the Gandharva, Yudhishthira Maharaj told Arjun, Arjun, what are you doing? Gandiv Dhari Arjun, what are you doing? Go, go, go. Save Duryodhan. And Duryodhan had come to the forest to make fun of the Pandavas. Duryodhan, I should go and save Duryodhan. Bhim, you should also go. Bhim, me. I want to kill that Duryodhan. I have taken a vow to kill him. Why should I go and save him? It's good. He came to make fun of us. He came to mock us. And he got into a fight with the Gandharva, and they are getting their instant karma. Let them get. Yudhishthira Maharaj said, inside the house, they are 100 and we are 5. But for the outsiders, we are 105. We are the Kuruvanshis. We are brothers. You must go and save. And that instruction of Yudhishthira Maharaj saved Arjun's life. Saved the life of all the 5 Pandava brothers. You know how? Arjun went, he defeated the Gandharva and rescued Duryodhan in front of Duryodhan's wife. His wife was there. They came with family. It was a family vacation. Duryodhan was rescued. Even Karna had run away. He didn't help Duryodhan. Arjun rescued Duryodhan. Duryodhan was so obliged that in front of his wife, in front of all his soldiers and ministers, he had to say, my dear Arjun, my younger brother, you are like my son. What do you want? Ask. If you request me, right now I will cancel your vanvas. Right now I will return Indraprastha to you. And you can again live happily with your brothers. Just ask me. What do you want? Arjun said, I don't want anything. No. Ask me for something. Arjun said, when the time comes, I will ask. And he came back. But that was the pending boon that he held, which Krishna told him, ask and get those 5 arrows from Bhishma, that Bhishma Dev had given to Duryodhan. If those 5 arrows were not taken that night by Arjun, utilizing this boon, Bhishma Dev would have Bhishma Dev had told, it will take me 16 minutes to kill the 5 brothers. 16 minutes. मैं 16 मिनट में युद्ध का निर्णय कर दूंगा. These are words of Bhishma Dev. All I need is 16. Prabhupada says, Bhishma Dev could defeat 35 Arjuns simultaneously. He was so powerful. 35 Arjuns. That's how powerful Bhishma Dev was. But that kindness to the enemy mentality of Yudhishthira Maharaj saved all the 5 brothers. Hari Bol. So forgiveness is more powerful than revenge. Discretion is the better part of valor. So you should remember that. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Das was me.
What a mesmerizing, engaging account. Priya has a question.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you so much for such a nectarian class.
Sorry, I could not speak about the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Jagannath because it was Shrivas Thakur's appearance.
This is so wonderful, Prabhu.
Hare
This
Krishna.
is kind of such gems you have given us. So it's a reflection more than a question. So like, we talked about Srila Shrivas Thakur and Gopal Chappal, and it all started because of that competition and the envy. So as devotees, as a neophyte devotee, we are not, at least I can talk about myself, I'm not at all, at the level of Srila Shrivas Thakur. So sometimes as we are progressing in bhakti, we would come across situations when we either experience envy from another devotee or envious feelings, or we have such feelings for them. Not envious like directly, but more competition, like competition in bhakti. And I understand there is a healthy level of it, so that we all progress together. But then there is also sometimes when you feel maybe not frank ill treatment, but there is some, it's not as close as it used to be because that envy has suddenly crept up. So how should we, and of course we talked about tolerance, forgiveness, compassion, but as devotees, like neophyte devotees like me, how do we should we just pray to Mahaprabhu that we develop these qualities and tolerate whatever bad feelings if they are coming in my heart or if the other person's heart? Am I making sense, Prabhu? Or yeah, so if you can guide us, please, thank you.
Hare Krishna. In my life, 3 things have helped in these situations. One is exactly what you said. To pray to Srila Prabhupada, Srila Guru Maharaj, and to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. To pray to Guru Gauranga to give us the right attitude, the right intelligence, the good qualities to overcome this lower nature of unhealthy competitiveness and envy. And 2 other things. One is what I already said to a previous question, that we have to go deep in our relationship with our Ishtadev. Nitai Gaur Sundar, Radha Govinda, Radha Sham Sundar, Nitai Gaur Sundar. We have to go deep in our personal relationship with our Ishtadev so that we are so secure in that relationship, in that reciprocation, in that exchange of love with the deity, that other things of this material world don't matter so much. How someone treats, if some service is taken away from us because of competition, instead of getting insecure, we go deeper in our relationship with Nitai Gaur Sundar. Nitai Gaur Sundar will never leave you. And you will never leave Nitai Gaur Sundar. And that's all that matters. All other services are byproducts of that relationship. Nitai Gaur Sundar may empower you to give a class. Nitai Gaur Sundar may empower you to do some project. Nitai Gaur Sundar may empower you to raise funds or preach or whatever. These services are all offshoots, byproducts of your relationship of love with Nitai Gaur Sundar. As long as that relationship is there, these services will keep changing. Doesn't matter. Today you do it, tomorrow someone else does it. Srila Prabhupada says, how do we know that we are not materialistically attached to a spiritual service? For example, I am the pujari of Jagannath Baldev Subhadra. Tomorrow you tell me, Prabhuji, aap hat jao, abhi we got a new pujari. Then how do I know that my attachment to my service is not materialistic? Because when that service is taken away from me, I may go to 10 devotees and complain that mere service nikal li Mataji ne. She is envious of me. She is this. She did it in a wrong way. I can keep complaining, criticizing. So how do I know? And then devotees will say, Hare, why are you criticizing that Vaishnavi? No, I am criticizing because she took away my service to Krishna. That is not fair. I am criticizing because of my service. So how do we know that our criticism is purely based on service and not materialistic ego, materialistic attachment? And Srila Prabhupada says the difference is when we are purely spiritually attached, not materially, egoistically attached, when the service is taken away, we gladly give it up without resistance. So that is one thing. And that can happen when you are situated in a very secure relationship of service and exchange of love with Nitai Gaur Sundar. That will be your anchor in spiritual life. So first thing is to pray. Second thing is to go deeper in your service of loving relationship with Nitai Gaur Sundar. And the third thing is we have to keep reminding ourselves, I do not own any devotee and I do not own any service. For example, if we become the spiritual mentor for a devotee and tomorrow the devotee says, I feel inspired by this another devotee and I want to seek further guidance from that devotee, more power to you and more power to that devotee. Hare Krishna. I wish you all the best. For some time Krishna inspired you to seek guidance from this Das. Now that same Krishna is giving you that same Shraddha, same faith in another Vaishnava. If that's helping you, that's fine. Please. Maybe I was a kindergarten teacher. Now you have found elementary teacher. So go. Move ahead. I cannot take you further. This devotee can. So please. Because I don't own you. But when we have that possessive mentality, I own this herd of devotees. They should stay with me. No other preacher should touch them. That is unhealthy. Because then we are becoming proprietor. And one of the qualities we read is nirmama. Look. Nirmama means we don't own. Mera nahi hai. Nirmama. Mera nahi hai. Ye devotees mere nahi hai. They are not my property. And nor is this service my property. They may be entrusted to me for some time. And then somebody else they will be entrusted to. And I should be completely unattached. Nirahankar, nirmama. So these three things. To pray for the right attitude and good qualities, to go deeper in our relationship with our Ishtadev, Nitai Gaur Sundar, and to remind ourselves constantly that I don't own the devotees and I don't own any service. It is simply entrusted to me. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Nalin Prabhu. Hare Krishna, wonderful lecture, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you for listening so attentively. You were listening with rapt attention. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji. So it is not any questions. What my understanding till now, just I want to share.
Even Priya Radhika Madhuri said it's not a question and then it ended up being a question. So let's see. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So I have been attending lectures here on Saturdays and online classes. From last 1.5 years I joined in ISKCON, like associated, not joined, associated. So we came to know like the material nature, like tamas, rajas and sattva, like the mode of ignorance, mode of passion and mode of goodness. So we have to overcome all these natures to become the great devotee, to get that characteristics or the qualities of devotees. Or like I knew that it is an escalator, devotion is an escalator, right? We can bypass all these things, then we can go to that level. But those who are in mode of goodness, basically, right, they might have developed these kind of qualities as well. But without the mode of goodness, that layer, can you be that devotion level, like as a pure devotee, consistent devotee?
So it's a question.
At the end. Yeah, it is a question.
In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says, Mam chayo vyabhicharena bhakti yogena sevate sa gunan samatitayetan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. That those who perform steady devotional service, bhakti, they are able to cross over the three modes of material nature. Mode of ignorance is like jail. Mode of passion is like home. And mode of goodness is like Cincinnati airport. If you want to take a flight to Vrindavan, you cannot take it from the jail. Your passport is taken away. If you want to fly to Vrindavan, you cannot take a flight from home. There is no airport there. If you want to fly to Vrindavan Dham, you have to go to the airport and take a flight from there. That is mode of goodness. Jail is mode of ignorance, home is mode of passion, airport is mode of goodness. It is possible to go to Krishna, to become a pure devotee, to go beyond the three modes. The flight takes off from the mode of goodness. You have to be situated on the platform of mode of goodness. No meat eating, no intoxication, no illicit sex, no gambling. Waking up early, being clean, eating pure food. You have to be on the mode of goodness in order to become a devotee. Just like you can take a flight only from the airport, not from home, not from the jail. So mode of goodness keeps us on the platform from where the flight will take off to Golok Vrindavan. So we should be on the Sattvic platform, mode of goodness platform, then we can practice bhakti. It is difficult to practice bhakti from the platform of Rajogun and Tamogun, because the train of Golok Vrindavan, Golok Express, comes on the platform of Sattvagun, mode of goodness. So you have to stand there. If you're standing on other platforms, you will miss the train. Is that clear? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. One question from one of my friend who attended your session yesterday. So, question was that in Bhakti Yoga, so if a devotee does not pray for material things, what is the prayer that he has to the Lord?
Ashlishya padaratam pinashthumam adarshanan marmahatam karotu va yatha tathava vidadhatu lampato mat prananathastu sa eva na para. That Krishna, you can do whatever you want with me. You can embrace me, you can crush me under your feet, you can neglect me, you can give mercy to other devotees and ignore me. You can do whatever you want. Mat prananathastu sa eva na para. But you will always be the Lord, the darling of my heart. I will always love you, my dear Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Prabhu, I have a comment and a question, both.
Hare Krishna.
So the comment is that I'm so grateful that you and Radhabhava Mataji visit us, because I'm yet to see a devotee who gives Gaura Katha in such a state that, you know, we all get emotional, we all laugh, we all kind of get transcended into that era of Lord Gauranga. So thank you so much, and I'm really, really thankful for you and family to visit. My question is, Prabhu, that, this is the zenith of our goal, what you said. And I feel very, very fallen that I even have like the iota of one quality which is mentioned. What should be my path to reach there?
The path of bhakti brings all the good qualities in the practicing devotee. It is the process of bhakti that brings all the good qualities. Just by chanting and associating with sincere devotees, all the good qualities will come. Eka Krishna nama kare sarva papa kshay navavida bhakti Krishna nama hite hai. Just by chanting the holy name of Krishna, it is the best way to practice bhakti, as we saw yesterday also. Sadatam kirtan tomam or tar madhye sarvashresh nam sankirtan nirapradhe nama lele pabe premadhan. Just by chanting the holy names of Krishna and sincerely associating with devotees, we get all the good qualities. Today is the appearance day of Srila Shrivas Thakur. There is another story in connection with Srila Shrivas Thakur where Devananda Pandit, who was a Srimad Bhagavatam professional teacher, had Shrivas Thakur thrown out of his Bhagavatam class. Because Shrivas Thakur, by hearing the verses of Bhagavatam, was experiencing ecstasy. He was crying, rolling on the ground, becoming emotional. The students of Devananda Pandit picked him up and threw him by the side of the road outside. Because of which Mahaprabhu was very displeased with Devananda Pandit. And we saw how Devananda Pandit also came to Kulyagram and begged forgiveness. And Mahaprabhu forgave him. Why? Because Devananda Pandit had no good qualities. Although he had a lot of theoretical knowledge of Bhagavatam, he didn't have good qualities. But he developed good qualities. And that was because of serving Shri Vakreshwar Pandit. So 3 Pandits, Devananda Pandit, Shrivas Pandit and Vakreshwar Pandit. Devananda Pandit offended Shrivas Pandit but served Vakreshwar Pandit and became a great devotee. So great that Devananda Pandit is on our Vaishnava calendar now. We observe his tithi. So Devananda Pandit developed good qualities by serving Vakreshwar Pandit. Which means that if we chant Hare Krishna, we don't offend devotees because he begged forgiveness from Srivas Thakur. And then he served Vakreshwar Pandit. And by associating with Vakreshwar Pandit, all those good qualities rubbed onto him. So if we associate with high-class Vaishnavas, their good qualities will infect us. Their good qualities will percolate into our heart. Their good qualities will rub onto us. So by chanting the holy names, which has got all the power of Krishna, Namnamakari Bahuda Nija Sarva Shaktis Tattararpita, and by associating with Krishna's devotees who have all the good qualities. Sarvai Gunay Tatra Samasate Sura. In Bhagavatam it is said that when we practice bhakti, all the good qualities of all the devatas come in the bhakta. Sarva Gunay Samasate Sura. Sura means the devatas. All their good qualities come in a devotee just by practicing bhakti. So by chanting Hare Krishna, which is the best way of following bhakti, and serving and associating with high-class Vaishnavas, we will get these high-class qualities. So our association also has to be very balanced, just like our food has to be balanced. Adequate fats, adequate carbohydrates, adequate proteins, minerals, vitamins. Our association, my dear friends, please listen carefully, also has to be nicely balanced. By associating with high-class Vaishnavas who are more advanced than us, we get good qualities. By associating, but if we only associate with high-class Vaishnavas, from today I will only associate with Uttam Adhikaris. What will happen is I will get pride. मेरा उठना बैठना सिर्फ प्रभुपाद डिसाइपल्स के साथ है. That feeling will come. If we associate with our equals, we will have Guhyam Akhyati Prachyati. But it will more or less keep us on the same level. So every association has a flip side, has pro and con. When we associate with devotees who are new, who we are guiding in bhakti, Krishna will be pleased because we are showing daya. Isn't it? Jive doya name ruchi Vaishnava sevan eitin chhadi dharma nahi shuno sanatan. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Sanatan Goswami, Jive doya means preach to the people who want to hear. Name ruchi, chant Hare Krishna, and Vaishnava sevan, serve the Vaishnavas. Other than these 3 activities, preaching, serving devotees and chanting Hare Krishna, eitin chhadi dharma nahi shuno sanatan. Oh Sanatan Goswami, listen, there is no dharma in Kali Yuga other than these 3 activities. So when we do Jive Doya, when we preach to those who are new in Krishna consciousness, Mahaprabhu is happy. So we make advancement. But if I say from today I will only preach to new people, I will only associate with new people, then what will happen? I will not be able to have a heart-to-heart friendship with them, and I will not be able to learn anything from them. So my spiritual life won't progress. You see? So what is the what is the benefit of associating with high-class Vaishnavas? They pull us up. They give us good qualities. What is the flip side? We may become infected with pride. What is the good thing about associating with equals, friends? We can have heart-to-heart friendships where we can share Guhyam Akhyati Prachyati. What is the flip side? it won't take us very far. It won't take us very high, because they are also in the same boat. Row, we'll be rowing the same boat. What is the advantage of associating and giving Krishna to those who are new? Mahaprabhu is pleased because he's preaching, prachar. What is the flip side? We are not learning very much from them. You see? So there are three types of association. Associating with devotees higher than us, associating with equals, and associating with new people. Each has an advantage and each has one disadvantage. So our 33% association should be devotees more advanced than us, 33% association should be with equals, and 33% association should be with new people. That is our service, prachar. This is our friendship that sustains us in Krishna consciousness, and this is where we learn. Understand? So our association should be well balanced. If the association is well balanced, like a well balanced diet, then we become healthy devotees. If we associate with Guru Varga, we have intimate, heartfelt friendships with equals, and we go out and we preach also to the innocent. Hari Bol!
Hari Bol!
That is the way to reach there.
Prabhu, I hope I'm the third type of listener who listens and then
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. And thank you so much again, Prabhu, for explaining this so well.
Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.
And one more request, please coming so you can infect us with your qualities again and again and again. Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for accepting my humble service. Hare Krishna. Now we should have ecstatic kirtan. Is that okay?
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol. Radhabhava, please do kirtan. You want to come here and do kirtan or down? Prabhu, can the microphone go down? Yeah. You got it. Radhabhava, harmonium paige?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Maithili. Yeah.
I'll play with Maithili.
You play kirtan? Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivas Adi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Why don't you sit down? You don't have to stand up. You don't have to stand up. No, I'm not standing. You have to sit and play Mridang. No, Aarti is later. I'm doing Kirtan first. Then I'll do Aarti. You can sit and do it. Prabhuji, I have to do Aarti or Kirtan? Oh, I'm singing Aarti. I'm singing Aarti. Okay, Raj. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय
गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय
गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय
गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय
गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय
गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमण हरि
गोपाल जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय
गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय
कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
राधा रानी की जय महारानी की जय
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 बोलो बरसाने वाली की जय जय जय
बोलो बरसाने वाले की जय जय जय
बोलो बरसाने वाली की जय जय जय
बोलो बरसाने वाले की जय जय जय
राधा रानी की जय महारानी की जय
राधा रानी की जय महारानी की जय
राधे रानी की जय महारानी की जय
राधा रानी की जय महारानी की जय
राधे रानी की जय महारानी की जय
राधा 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 रानी की जय महारानी की जय
ठाकुरानी की जय प्यारी हरि की जय
ठाकुरानी की जय
हरि प्रिया की जय ठाकुरानी की जय हरि प्रिया की जय
ठाकुरानी की जय महारानी की जय
ऋषभानु दुलारी की जय जय जय
वृषभानु दुलारी की जय जय जय
ऋषभानु दुलारी की जय जय जय
वृषभानु दुलारी की जय जय जय
गौरांगी की जय हे मांगी की जय
गौरांगी की जय रानी की जय
गौरांगी की जय हे मांगी की जय
गौरांगी की जय श्री भवानी की जय
ब्रजराज कुमारी की जय 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 ब्रजराज कुमारी की जय जय जय
ब्रजराज कुमारी की जय जय जय
ब्रज रानी की जय ब्रज देवी की जय
ब्रज रानी की जय ब्रज देवी की जय
गहवर वनवारी की जय 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 गहवर वनवारी की जय 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 राधा रानी की जय महारानी की जय
राधा रानी की जय महारानी की जय
राधा रानी की जय महारानी की जय
राधा रानी
राधे रानी की जय महारानी की जय हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा देवी नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा देवी जय निताई गौरांग जय निताई गौरांग जय निताई गौरांग जय गौर हरि
Jai Gauranga Jaya Gaura Hari
Jaya Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Jaya Radhe Shyam.
Jaya Radhe Shyam Jaya Radhe Shyam Jaya Radhe Shyam Jaya Radhe Shyam
Jaya Vrindavan Dham, Vrindavan Dham, Vrindavan Dham, Jaya Vrindavan Dham.
Jaya Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Jaya Vrindavan Dham
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. हरि नाम संकीर्तन की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की
जय।
गौर भक्त वृंद की
जय।
जय जय श्री राधे श्याम.
Sham. Hare Krishna. So we'll remain seated. We'll do Narsingha prayers now, led by Ishani Mataji. Yes.
Namaste Narashringhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Pralada Lada Daine.
Pralada Lada
Dahine.
Hiranya Kachi Purvaksha.
Hiranyakashi Purvakshaha.
Shila Tankana Kalaye.
Shilatankana Kalaye.
Hiko Narshima Bharata Narshimo.
Hiko Narshima Bharato Narshima.
Yato Yato Yamita To Narshimo.
Yato Yato Yamita To Narshima.
Bhagye Nirshima Hidaye Nirshimo.
Narshima Hridaye Narshima.
Nirshima Madhyam Karanam Prabhade.
Narshima Madev Sharanam Prapade.
Abhakara Kamalavade Nakam Habhuta Singam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Dhanu Bingam Keshavadrisha Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare.
Abhuta Shringam Shavita Hiranyakashipu Dhanu Bingam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Jagadisha Hare.
Keshavadrisha Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Jagadish Hare.
Hari Rupa, Jai Jagadish Hare, Jai Jagadish Hare, Jai Jagadish Hare.
Jaya Narsingha Dev, Jaya Narsingha Dev, Jaya Narsingha Dev, Jaya Narsingha Dev. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Narasimha Bhagavan ki, Prahlad Maharaj ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. I'm off. Okay.
Mahaprasade Govinde, Mahaprasade Govinde, Nama Brahmani Vishnave, Nama Brahmani Vishnave, Swalpa Punyavatam Rajan, Vishwashune Vajayate, Vishwashune Vajayate, Sharira Vidyaja, Sharira Vidyaja, Jodindriya Tahika, Jive Phale Vishaya Sagare, Taramate Jivati, Lobomai Sukamati, Take Jita Katina Samsare, Krishna Barodayamai, Kari Bare Jivajai, Swaprasadana Dilobai, Sena Mrittapau, Shri Radha Krishna Gunaka, Premeda Koshi Chaitanya Nitai, Janimai Janitai, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Mahaprasadam ki.
ISKCON Cincinnati Kids Mandali ki, and ISKCON Atlanta Kid Mandali ki, wonderful Mridanga playing ki, wonderful Kartal players ki, Raj ki Anand ki.